Welcome to the video on PowerDocs and DocuSign integration. Today we're just going to go through a very quick demo using SuccessFactors to search for an employee, create a document for that particular employee, send that document off to DocuSign to get signed, and then come back and get stored within inside of OpenText xECM. So here we have demo SuccessFactors instance. Today we're going to be generating a letter about an employee called Catherine Denican. So here we've got the SuccessFactors interface. First off, we're going to go and have a look at Catherine's file with it held within inside of xECM, just to show you what documents we have for her at this moment in time. So if I search for Catherine and we click on here, we'll then be taken to her employee file within inside of xECM. Click on the documents, we go into their document, their workspace containing all of their folders and their documents. Today we're going to generate an employment contract. So if we go into the employment contract folder, here we've got them modified by time, and we can see that the last file to be uploaded was on the 30th of the 6th. Today it's the 2nd of July. So right, so let's go generate a document. So first off, I'll search as a HR administrator, I'll search for Catherine, and I'll click on her to go into her employee file. Under actions, we can go down and we can click on OpenText document generation, and this will then start up the PowerDocs interface. And here we're given our templates that we can generate for Catherine. So here I'm going to generate an employment contract, and here selected the template. We can select various different templates and then click on create. This will then go off and get the data from SuccessFactors and present you with the dynamic contract based upon Catherine, what sort of new jobs that she's going to get. So here we can first off configure our email. So obviously by default it will pick up the email address from SuccessFactors. I'll just enter my email address here, and then we can go to finish, and then we can send this document off to get signed here in DocuSign. So by clicking on this, PowerDocs will then send that that document. It will generate it as a PDF containing all the dynamic information from SuccessFactors and send that to DocuSign, and then DocuSign workflow will start up. And so I've just received an email from DocuSign saying that Tessa Walker, who I've signed in as, saying Catherine Denican, you have a document to sign. So we can go and review the document, and this is all now in DocuSign. PowerDocs has temporarily forgotten about what has actually happened. It's now processed that document and it's sent it off to DocuSign. As a side note, what we've also got for this process, when we send it to DocuSign, we will also go in and generate a document, an unsigned document in here in the employment contract, just so therefore you can view if for some reason it gets declined, you still got a copy within inside of xECM. Here we've got the unsigned version that has just been uploaded. This is running in Europe. This is in the UK, so it's an hour ahead. But this is what was sent, the unsigned version. So if we go back to DocuSign, here I am as Catherine. I've gone in to sign my document that I've just received from HR. This is the document that was generated, and here we can, in DocuSign, we can use all the functionality that the DocuSign offers. Signing, we can add dates, initials, we can add multiple signatures. Now Catherine has electronically signed that document. We can click on finish. By clicking on finish, DocuSign will now send an email to all the participants to say that the document has been completed. But also what DocuSign will do is actually send back that document back to PowerDocs, and then PowerDocs will receive that signed document, and it will then upload that into OpenText xECM. So therefore, it's the document is signed, it's stored securely. So if we go back here and we go back up and we click on to employment contract, modify, see if it's here. Yes. So here we have at 2:26 European time, which is just about a minute ago. Here we've got our signed document, and here we can open that up in xECM, and we can now see this document here, and it's been signed. So that shows you the life cycle. Obviously, you can add in more participants, and you can have as complicated workflow as you like with inside of DocuSign. We can support all of that. But hopefully you've got from this is you'll see in the integration how you're generating a document from SuccessFactors, going through into PowerDocs. PowerDocs using all of its rules and the dynamic nature, pulling data from SuccessFactors and creating a document that's bespoke for the employee that you've chosen, going off to DocuSign to get signed, and then coming back and being securely stored within inside of OpenText xECM. And that will conclude the video for today.